Yes, it's now possible to share Apple Music on Instagram Story. I will show you how you can do it, alongside the things that you should know about it, as well as what's new in iOS 13.5. So let's just begin. I'm Lucas from Apple Fox, and let's get started. So the first step apparently is to update to the latest version of iOS. It's just been released, it's the latest one that Apple has pushed out, and because I assume that you use an iPhone, I'm saying you to update to iOS because I think that you have an iPhone because you are subscribed to Apple Music. You could also use it on Android, but yeah, let's be honest, you don't. So iOS 13.5 has brought this feature to iPhones. It looks like this. So you have like very nice moving background, and the colors of the actual album art blend together. It looks really nice and dope. So finally, Apple has a way for you to share your favorite song on Instagram Story. And sure, it's an Instagram story, so you can move this big piece around. You can make it bigger, you can make it smaller. The background is actually moving, so it takes 15 seconds for your story. It's always that long. Like apparently you can add all of the stickers and anything you would want, but you cannot add the actual song. Like you could use the Instagram music and add it there, so you put in like lyrics and stuff you want, but you're not really able to. So what you can do in this case is to take a screenshot or something. I mean, yeah, that's kind of weird to do, but this is probably the only workaround. Of course, it's a picture now, so the background is not going to move, but yes, you can add the lyrics and the sound of the music that way. If you don't take the screenshot or do it this way, then Instagram will simply tell you that it's just not possible to do. By the way, I shared that immediately when it came out. When I updated to iOS 13.5, I just made the Instagram story of a song and told you what's going on. So you would have known about that if you followed me on Instagram. So what you can do now is to apparently shoot me a follow right there. I also post some Apple related content there as well, so I think you would enjoy it. And also you can subscribe to the Apple Fox channel if you want, and that means that you will never miss future software updates and things, videos about Apple, iPhones and stuff like that in general. Okay, but how to actually use it? I haven't talked about that yet. So, of course, open up Apple Music, then just play whatever song you want. And there you have like 3 little dots. And if you tap on those, you have the option to share it. So it can happen that your Instagram is just not there. If it shows up, if it pops up like the Instagram logo, apparently click on it. And if not, then again click on the 3 dots, which should give you the option for Instagram. Again, it works only running 13.5, so to update to 13.5 before proceeding. This was one of the new things in iOS 13.5, but what else has been brought over? You probably already know about it, but the face mask update, as they call the iOS 13.5, it means that all of the notch iPhones, I mean like the iPhone 10 and newer with the cutout with the full screen design, now have a really speedy animation, and you don't really have to wait until the passcode actually pops up when you are wearing a face mask. So when the phone is not able to reach and scan your face, you will not wait like 3 seconds until the passcode pops up, but you will get there immediately. This saves a lot of time. A lot of people say that it's too late, but at least they brought it now. When it comes to the storage, I of course made a screenshot on the iPhone SE, which I updated to 13.5, and there wasn't a huge difference, to be honest. So of course, when it comes to the available storage, we had 45.61 gigabytes available before updating, and after it jumped up just a little bit, so now it's at 45.73 gigs, but not a huge difference or anything that I would take into consideration. Perhaps some usual or some bigger storage change will happen with iOS 14, but we're gonna have to wait for that most definitely. The next thing Apple added is so-called exposure notification API. Is the new thing Apple and Google created sort of together to track infected people and like let you know if you came in contact with someone. It needs some tweaking, and the authorities have to somehow get started with this, but it will eventually work. This is, by the way, the first ever 0.5 iOS update, so that's kind of interesting. Not that it means anything significant, but yeah, I just kind of thought I want to mention it. But like I already mentioned, the health and the infection tracking and stuff like that, we also had like another new health related feature in 13.5, and that is the ability or new way of sharing medical ID and your personal medical information when making an emergency call. This could save so much time, but that's kind of like, I don't know, usually people call help for other people, not for themselves. So I don't think that it's gonna be that useful. Again, it's just gonna take time until it works the way it's supposed to. It also takes time for this feature to roll out to all of the people around the world. So yeah, but at least it's already here and it just got started. And another feature or something that has been fixed, so-called, by Apple was the annoying issue people had when making a group FaceTime call. So you have like 6 or 5 windows of people and each one speaking is getting bigger. And that was kind of annoying for a lot of people. And Apple did add the option in the settings for you to disable it. So you don't have to have windows getting bigger and smaller. Everybody has the same window size and it doesn't matter who talks or who is quiet. Besides that, Apple also fixed some mail-related bugs and issues, but I haven't really noticed any of them, so I cannot really show you what got improved. But it's mostly about the security and the background stuff, so yeah, it's known that it's here, but I cannot really physically see the difference. But now we are getting close to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I want you to hit the thumbs up so the video can actually jump up in YouTube algorithm and more people can actually find it. And also, for you not to miss future content, make sure you subscribe so we can see each other in the next video as well. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay safe, stay where you are, and see you guys later in the next video. Peace.